Libra, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of March, so let's see what is in store for you for April. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Nine of Clubs. So in the beginning of the month, it looks like that you will have some kind of a barrier, I would say, from the people around you. They are not really 100% in your side. They are just putting some barrier between you and them. For instance, like if you are applying for like mortgage or loan, then maybe there are some resistance from the bank or from the people that you talk with, and they're just not really in sync with your needs. Otherwise, this can also be like if you ask for a promotions or change of a job or change of the projects or even like relocation and so on, you may not get a lot of support and a lot of good feedback from the people around you, including your manager in this case. So just take note on that. So the next one that you have representing the influence card towards the middle of the month, you have the Seven of Clubs. So I think you must push forward. I mean, it's not really like if somebody say no, then you just accept it. Sometimes yes, but you needed to push it away. You needed to push your own agenda, because the only person in this world that are interested, that most interested in your own ideas and well-being is yourself. So rather than waiting and hoping from other people to help you with your agenda, so it's always better for you yourself to do it, you know. So try to push the boundary, try to push the limits in some way so that you can get what you want in in the shortest period of time possible. So try to do that so that you can get through this, towards the middle of the month. Other than that, if you are looking for a new job, then this can be quite a tough interview that will take place in the middle of the month. It can be like the final interview, face-to-face interview that you may have to, I would say, perform and also show to the employer that you are actually worth to hire. So try your best and wish you luck as well. So the next that you have presenting the past position of your spread, you have the Five of Clubs. So the Five of Clubs here indicates that there are some disagreement. There are some like fighting against the current policy in the company. For instance, like people doing strikes or all of those may happen in your company. Other than that, this can also be like you are having some kind of conflict with some of your co-workers, and can be also with your families as well, but I do not see it for many of you. It looks like it's just a glimpse of like a just like a very minor conflicts between you and your your co-workers. So there's nothing serious, so that as long as you are practical, so don't put emotion above your common sense or your logics, because sometimes the most of the conflict is actually based on your emotions. People are engaged in the type of conflict because they just use their emotions. So don't do that. So the next one, you are presenting the things that you learned from the past. You have the Seven of Diamond. I get double seven here. So I think you learn a lot, that most of the hard work that you have put in the past actually has been materialized, and you get all the recognitions, to be honest. It's not like throwing stuff in the air, like not getting it back, because I do see that you are getting back the recognition that you deserve, and people that are like wanting you to succeed as well. Not all of the people that are around you is actually you know is a nonsense people, but actually the thing is that they are, some of them are genuinely want you to succeed, and they want you to they want you to yeah, to perform well in your career. So be practical. That's the only thing that you can do. Like if you base on emotions, and like you will miss this kind of people. So the next one that you are presenting, the things that you need to let go of, you have the Five of Diamond. Yeah, that's a good news. So basically, if you have been struggling in your finances, if you have been, like borrowing monies and all of that, instability in your career and your finances, it looked like it's soon gonna be changing. So you will get some kind of a relief in some way. Like maybe you get a bonus this month, or you know, happy news about promotions, or happy news about getting a new job and things like that. That's actually faded away. This kind of energy in your yeah, past situations. So the next card that you have representing the future card towards the end of the month, you have the Two of Heart. I think you will be getting a good response from whatever it is that you do. As long as I said before, as long as you do it practically and not really based on emotions. So, I mean, this year is gonna be very emotional for many people. So you must be, you know, like a catalyst, not carried away with the emotion, but just finding the right way to communicate, and also to find the way that fit to everyone. Being practical is always the case that people will accept that. When there is a emotion involved, then people also feel those emotions. It doesn't mean that if you decide only based on emotion, then people won't notice that. People will. So that's the reason why this card is very positive. So you will get some kind of a contract base renewed, or a new job taking place towards the end of the month. So I think Mercury goes direct already, so you are okay with that. So just go ahead and sign any deals that you have going on, and just follow your biggest dream. So lastly, here to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Diamond. So yeah, there's no doubt about that. So you have a full support from people around you. You have all the help that you needed, as long as you ask. Don't expect everyone else will come to you, do everything for you, and that's it. No, you have to seek for advice. You have to ask if you want to get answer. So that's something that you needed to be mindful of, and also be, like, notice that this is something that you needed to do. There's no shortcut, there is no instant way of dealing with this. You just have to be patient, and also do your part, which is work hard, and also, yeah, being practical. I think that's overall readings here. It's quite positive. I don't want to add any negativity on this reading, because everything is quite positive. Just only the beginning until the middle of the month that you may have to a bit struggle. But you will get the reward by the end of the month, which is awesome. So I think that's overall readings here. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you do like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.